Yeah, big welcome to you, my dear Capricorn. The sun is in the constellation Sagittarius. Sagittarius is our guardian angel. Sagittarius is the archers. And Samek, the word for this card, the 10th pole, is the person itself. He is the strength, or that leaning on energy, and the wings are the fabric of the tent, and people can feel protected underneath. In my card, it's the forward bend, it's the looking deep within, it's the two bowing to each other, the opposites. The female is bowing down to the male, and the male is bowing down to the female. And we have to see the understanding of each card is over and over the same, which is union, creating a union between these two opposite cups, creating a union between right and left, male and female, dark and light. So the sun, the constellation that is behind the sun when we look at the sun, is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is highlighting you and moon right now in Capricorn, and it's 8.0% full. It just was on Saturday in the new moon in Sagittarius, and it's going slowly towards your sign, Capricorn. It's going up. It's highlighting one of the shortest days and the longest night, the same we have in summer, the summer solstice. We have on the 21st of December, we have the winter solstice, which in a way begins Capricorn. Now here you are, the dancer to me. You are dancing up through 3 stages, because there are 3 people in this picture, and they are not prisoner. We imprison ourselves to a dimension that we feel comfortable and familiar with, but it is the angel that we have to find, because this is a triptych with Gemini. And in Gemini, the 2 people stand individually in front of their tree, and here they are attached. But the liberation of the Sagittarius, that I can get through this. This is a period of now the sun highlighting these kind of attachments to the dark, to that when we do things, right? In the dark we do things because no one sees it. So for me, you're the dancer up into the third eye, up into the horns, up into the hair. And the combination of these two is that we feel empowered through this kind of experience, an experience of going deep within, an experience of diving and witnessing within the thread through the chakras up to the planet Jupiter, which is controlling or ruling the Sagittarian energy, and in front this angelic flower that's opening up. And we find that path only when we go within. You power, you like to climb up the mountain, you like to go to this intense perspective of a mountain. I saw just yesterday on Netflix this really amazing movie, documentary. I highly recommend it for you, my dear Capricorn. It's a Nepalese climber who climbs all 14 peaks that are above 8,000, that are higher than 8,000, and he climbs then within 7 months. And the journey through it is extraordinary, and it's something that I think you would really highly appreciate, to see such powerful movie like that. It's also, he goes up to the tip, he goes up, and you are one of these animals, the only animals that has no wings, that can climb that high up. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You protect the money like a child. You are fertile. You are giving birth constantly to new ideas and make them happen, make them a reality, which is really beautiful. If your birthday is between December 12th and January 8th, this is your court card. If your birthday is not in that time frame, then you please look down in the description and see the listings of all the other court cards. I am mixing now these two decks together, the Mystical Moment and the Light Seer Tarot. And already 8 cards jumped out. Then I got one Creativity Oracle. Then I got an Animal Spirit. And then I got something new, the Elemental Oracle. All right, so let's begin. The first one is the Creativity Oracle. Have a look at the picture. It's important that you see and feel and allow the picture to speak to you, to your subconscious, because pictures are more powerful sometimes than a word. Even though a word can hold the power of a whole story. The word is worry. So what do you worry about? You're looking to this child. You're an angel. And of course we know the angel here. This light that is highlighting you, you are looking up, you are an angel, and you're looking up to a child angel. Or you are a female that is looking at this little angel. But they look like mother and child, right? Worry is attachment to a particular outcome and the fear that it will not come to pass. The card number is 57. This is the typical Capricornian energy, the attachment to the material, the attachment that is easily taken off, that this chain is not tight. We can free ourselves. How we free ourselves? Through the third eye, through the bowing down, through the looking deep within, dancing up through the heart, up into the third eye, where the horns are attached to hair, where your hair becomes like an antenna, and somehow you are attached to something. You're attached. And yes, we all fall prey to this kind of energy in Capricorn. Capricorn is that's why it's called the devil, right? For me, of course, it's God Pan, but some people have a little hard time with the word devil because it sounds quite scary. Now, the next card, the animal spirit that is coming to you, is the wolf. It's an earth card. It's an earthly energy. And the wolf, wow, I already had with the other reading, the German reading, I was able to open the page right away. It's very interesting. Guardian of family and tribe, activism and ritual. When in balance, it's reliable, democratic, and fearless. When out of balance, judgmental and dominating. To bring into balance, practice letting go. So the wolf spirit is speaking to you and is giving you the strength to see that this attachment, that this worry is maybe not necessary, and that you can get through it, because it's again this particular outcome that we desire, and the fear that it will not come to pass, that the fear is always that we think that the other side wins. There's this beautiful story with the wolf and the dog with the native Indians that say there is the wolf and there is the dog, and one is the bad and one is the good, and the one that we feed wins. So if you feed, of course, the wolf, which we think right now it could be the bad, but it also has a strength in it, a wildness in it, and that wildness is so connected to nature that nature is bringing you always the right answer, the right energy. Then the third card is number 44. And the number 44 here is a very beautiful energy. It's called the biom and is the connection. And we can see that all is connected, that the earth here with all its marvelous energies, cities and people and monuments, natural ones and man-made ones, are all here shown. And it's saying that the connection, the experience that you get through the light shining onto you is making you bow down in front of this powerful world, the world that is in such sync, that is so connected, and we came and thought we could just do whatever we wanted, exploit it, and yeah, rape it. I see it almost like a rape. And so you are challenged to walk straight, right? The wolf is not looking right, neither left. He's looking straight at us, and he's inviting you to let go of this fear, let go of all the things that you think could happen but might not happen, and focus on a much bigger picture like this one. Focus on healing, focus on being here for the earth, focus on being the water healer, because you're the earth healer. For me, you're the earth healer. You're not a queen, you're an earth healer, and she's the water healer. Because for me, these are, in my deck, is going to be the shoulder stand. And shoulder stand is the queen, shoulder stand is the healer. And I'm not going to call them queens, I call them healers. So you are becoming the water, which is the Cancer card. She's a Cancer energy. You can also look in the description the dates for her. And she's a healer, very powerful. She summons the light. Meanwhile, you the absolute darkness. You the darkest month, and she's the brightest month. So you are actually encouraged to heal with water, with your emotions. Go deep and heal yourself with the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is always a higher understanding of your own death, higher understanding of a deep letting go, of a rebirth. In yoga, this is the fetal position. This is like going deep back into the egg, back into your heart. And it doesn't matter if it's upside down or it's upright, right? Because, I mean, she is in a womb. Nevertheless, we have to look really quickly what it means to have this upside down. Not recognizing the dangers of burnout and need to spend time recovering, dedicating your energy to self-care, right? So something is speaking to you, something is saying, heal yourself, take care of yourself. become, through the healing, this biome connected to all. And when you're connected to all, how can you fail? How can you worry? How can you be in this position where, in a way, there is an angel and guardian angel here to help you, to support you in your healing? After that comes then, in meditation, in this burnout, you actually go a step higher. You go from 4 to 8 of swords. And it's very interesting because we have 4 swords here and we only have 4 ravens in the mirror. So it's almost like we only see really 8 swords here and not 12. So the other 4 are here in your head. The other 4 are still brooding here. But in a way we only see 8. The infinite cosmic energy of coming and going, right? An infinite movement of the sun is at its lowest and the sun is at its highest point. Very clear, right? So here you go one more step by feeling bound, by feeling stuck, by feeling the fear, the worry, by feeling the attachment, which is not a real attachment, by feeling mentally attached to something, mentally not being able to say, I'm going to go up into my third eye and I see from within the guardian angel, a guardian angel that is just simply here supporting me and sending me the wolf, sending me the strength of the wolf, and sending me the last card of this deck, because she only has 44 cards. Just making sure that I'm not saying something. I just got it. Yeah, 44, the last card. So there's a completion already in the oracle, but here we have almost like the storyline in details unfolding. And the details unfolding is that you are still deeply attached to something, but then you also realize letting go is the only chance for you to survive. Letting go, packing up your stuff and walking down the hill, because you went all the way up to the peak. You went all the way up like a goat up to the peak. Look at this movie, 14 Peaks. It's really, really inspiring. This guy is very powerful, and he's really showing what you can do when you really want to do something, and he made it happen, and it's very inspiring to watch. So he's up here, and eventually you have to come back down, and you are realizing you have to come back down. Now, the next 2 cards are quite interesting because I get the same feeling with this one here. It's called the Night Ride, number 46, which is a 10. And then, of course, here there is this owl protecting her child, and it feels the same. This mother is also looking at its child and is saying, come child, we got to go, we got to move forward, we got to go. And she's looking back into the past and seeing, of course, the growth of this child, but something is making her go forward. And the protection of this elephant holding these 2, it's almost like it's saying, yeah, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You are protected and you can continue working. You will have help. You will have someone that carries you through the night, carries you through the darkest hour, through this darkest month. It's almost like the elephant is saying, I am here for you. I hold you, you and your child, you and your project, you and your children. And the cyclical energy of the moon is saying 8 of Pentacles. And the 8 of Pentacles is Sun in Virgo, is working again on your projects, not losing the sight of it, getting carried through that month and continuing, because what comes after is the Three of Wands, which is Sun in Aries. And the Sun in Aries is, you see what you've worked on, you've seen the surface now of the ocean. Here we see the whole world, and now you just see close up the ocean and the three wands that are highlighted, and the Hanged Man that is saying, I let go. And then you are able to surf. You're able to surf again this deep, deep, deep ocean of emotions. You're able to create something new. You're able to open yourself up to something brand new, to something powerful, to something amazing. There's no such thing as when you let go that you are called a failure. Never. So where is this leading you? To a new idea, to a new thought, right? To a spiritual awakening of a highlighting of a creativity that is where this is leading you to the spark. This is leading you to an awakening. This is leading you to understand that everything comes and goes and nothing just always stays the same. It's about life, it's about taking on life's challenges and make it so that you become stronger and more powerful. And I just want to look what's underneath, just a little peek. And here you get the King of Wands, which is a Leo, and Leo's strength is behind this idea. There is an idea, there is a strength in that creative spark, in that masculine energy, a good opposite energy to your feminine energy that is coming to help. And you also have in June, July, end of June, July, August, you have then this incredible spark of idea, and you will be fine, and you will be creating something completely new. And it is okay to feel like that. It's okay to feel the worry, but don't let this worry become part of you. Understand the change, understand the shift, understand it's almost the universe is saying, well, you've done that, now move forward and do something else. You learned what you had to learn, now move forward and learn something else. And you are having a really solid foundation that is going to protect you. You are going to get the strength of the wolf that is protecting its family, that is protecting its pack. Very powerful energy of this animal. And then the 44, the biom, the energy of 44, meditating, going into 3 times the 4. I'm just looking if there's another 4. Well, there's a 4 inside here. So 5 times the 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4 times the 4, the heart chakra. Going through the heart chakra, you will know how to climb. You just have to learn to get into your heart. And how to get into your heart is by going deep within and hugging your heart, holding your heart, holding a little child, holding something, protecting it, because that's where we understand what love really means. True love means to be there for all, to heal all, right? And to open yourself up to the big ocean, the biggest ocean. The Mem is the Hebrew card of this, which is ocean, or also mother. And in that mother, you get the spark, you get the new idea, sparkling, awakening you. And yes, this is necessary for you to break free, right? But you also know deep within that you must come down, that you have to walk down your path. Again, you have to continue walking the path, because there is, then when you come down, there is this connection, this animal connection. The animal spirits are here teaching us. What do you think how they feel? How we take their environment away? How do they feel that we take their forest away, that we take their land away? They're also in stress, but they're not holding on. They're not holding a grudge to no one. They're just figuring out how to survive and adapt. And you are adapting. You are coming down from that mountain. You are coming down. You are finding your path. And in that path, you're finding a new twist in your work, right? This is mastery in working on what you're already good at. Continuing to serve the waves, to continue to actively be creative, continues to be creative, and open yourself up further and further to ideas just literally streaming down, so that you, like a king, can give the direction to them. Say, yeah, this is where I want to go. This is what I want to do next. That's it. All right, it's a challenge. These days, I know I'm in the same challenge. I'm not sitting here and creating here a bubble. I'm thinking everything is fine in my life. It is not. I also have my difficulties. Each reading, I see myself in it. Each reading. And I'm working myself through my subconscious blocks and fears. I just suggest that you're really listening, going deep within, finding the guardian angel, which is here, and you not need to worry, finding an energy that you can rest on, and climbing up, and know that in the next month we will have the new moon in your sign, so you can meditate on it, you can plant your seed, and you can go then to the summer solstice, where your full moon is going to happen, and you see it fulfilled. The idea is going to come to fruition. So I hope I see you in the next reading. Until then, I thank you so much for watching. Namaste.